Okay, so the next stage is to try and create a menu. Now you see here, we're going to try and do this using a function so that we can call functions. Functions are really good because they're going to split up our program into little working blocks. It's going to make it easier to read. It should make it easier to manage as well. Okay, so let's try and make a little function that displays our menu of options. Now, functions usually go at the top of our program. So I'm going to go to here and I'm going to do def menu. And in there, I define what the menu is going to do. So I'm going to print some options. Well, print, well, let's put a little title first. Print hardware shop. And I'm going to leave a little space underneath that. Oops, too many. And then I want to display my choice of options. So I can say print option one is going to be display all items. Sorry, I keep getting this yellow thing because I'm zoomed in. Um, okay, print by an item. Print the, let's have that as our checkout. Now we can add in a lot more stuff as we go along. We can come back to this. So we're just going to go over it iteratively. But I also want to give them an option to exit the program. And now I want to ask them to enter their choice. So I can say a choice equals input, enter one, one, enter choice as a number. Okay, so that's going to get their choice and then we can compare it. Now here we can do something called validation to make sure that they have actually entered the correct thing. But we can come back to that a little bit. We just want to get a simple menu working first. Okay, so we're going to evaluate our choices. So if choice equals 1. Now we're doing it string, so we have to put it as in quotation marks because we've not put an int in front of here. Okay, so if choice equals 1, well then we are going to, now I'm just going to put a hashtag there for now, hashtag display items. Now, temporarily, I'm going to put in pass because that just means don't do anything for now, but it needs something inside of it, otherwise it will get confused. Then I can do else, elif, sorry, choice equals two. And then actually what I'll do is I'll print it so that we can check and see if it's doing the right one by and item. Again, we can take these out later. These are only temporary. Okay, I'm going to change that one as well. Print display items. And let's do another one. Choice equals 3. Well, then we're going to print uh, checkout. And then else. Let's do elif because we've not added a validation yet. So else choice equals 4. It's going to say exit. Exit, sorry. And else we can just print and ignored function is choose 1, 2, 4. Okay, and that way we've got a little menu which is going to decide things. Now we need to run our menu. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to return the choice. So that means give out to the main program what option they picked. Okay, and that way we can keep repeating it until they choose option 4. Okay, so again, this def part here, this won't do anything at the moment. Okay, so if I save it and run it, nothing should happen yet because I've not called the function. I have to tell it when I want to use it. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to remove my items, and I'm going to say choice equals I just want to start with the wrong language. Okay, so now that's not the same choice as here. So variables that are inside of our function are different from the variables outside of our function in the main program. So let's call this main program. These are just comments, the ones in red. They don't do anything apart from tell the programmer what is going on in the code. So we're going to set the choice equal to -1. So this part is going to be display the menu. And then I can say while choice choice is not equal to 4. And again, sorry, I should do that as a string as well, just to keep it the same. So while the choice is not equal to 4, so we've said that 4 is to exit, so it's going to keep repeating until they've chosen 4. We are going to call that function. So how do we call the function? Well, we just use its name. So if I say was menu, that's going to display the menu. Now, I want choice to change though each time. So the way I set choice equal to the return here, so I want to pass out this choice and put it into this program, I can say choice equals menu. And that's going to change this choice in here to be whatever they chose up there. And it should, I hope, keep repeating until they have entered the number 4. Let's try and see if I've messed anything up. Probably have, but let's see. 2. Okay, let me close that and run it again just so we can get a nice clean screen. Okay, so hardware shop, display all items by checkout. So let's display all items, 1. Okay, it says display items and then it displays the menu again. And then if I were to do 2, that's going to be, oops, 2. Buy an item, 3. Checkout. And then finally, 4. Sorry, I need a smaller screen. 4 is going to be to exit. And then you see that the program has stopped at this point. All right, so that way we can get our menu set up. Now what we're going to do after that is add other functions into these bits here. So it's going to jump to those sections and do them as we need to. Okay, but that should be enough to get us started for this week, I hope. And we can keep on continuing after. See you soon. Ah.